Friends, wish you all annual happy World Seabuckthorn Day and Merry Christmas as well as New Year 2023. You are welcome to this celebration, Seabuckthorn celebration, and hope you had very good year 2022, which is post-COVID year. There are certain developments before I take the help of PPT. Let me share with you the important development that Bharat Sarkar has got program of one crop, one district. And you should be happy to know that Seabuckthorn is Leh crop, or Leh crop is Seabuckthorn. A great thing, big thing. So I congratulate all those who have worked for it. Then now Leh has a functional center of excellence on Seabuckthorn, which Dr. Stobdan is with us. He will be talking about. Third one, Seabuckthorn products are getting popular, but the important product which is coming up is the Seabuckthorn tea. Hope he will talk about it. Otherwise, I will add in the end. Then the omega fatty acids are the oil of Seabuckthorn, which is in great demand world over. It is started getting manufactured or extracted at Leh itself. So that is another development where our educated youth are getting employment or business, and they are happy with that. And the biggest thing is that the entire world is after natural product or organically grown product. And Seabuckthorn's every product from India is natural and organic, certified or not. It's all naturally certified, and we are on to complete the formality of this, at least in Union Territory Ladakh, from where most of the products on Seabuckthorn are likely to be not only going to the rest of the country but abroad too. And I think Dr. Stobdan will share the news about another crop, apricot of Ladakh. I don't want to just snatch away his happiness. Savangi, could you kindly share the PPT, what I have provided you? Let me speak on
Yes.
PPT with the help of PPT now. Savangi, please.
Yeah.
Good. So, friends, we are celebrating today and will continue to celebrate 15 December as World Seabuckthorn Day. I'm there or not, but so must go on. The Seabuckthorn has not only contributed to the economy of the Ladakh, but for rest of the world. Shivangi, something has gone wrong. Shivangi,
Is it visible?
not to me.
1 second.
Upload again.
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes. So we were talking about Seabuckthorn, and it is you. Most of you must be knowing. It is reported as antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, anti-neoplastic. that is a more dangerous one, and I too experiencing it. The cancer, immunomodulatory and hepatoprotective, and much more research is needed on that, which I think Mr. Obdan and Ranjit Singh will highlight in their presentation. And India has got three, not in India, throughout the world, there are three most popular species. The genus is Hippophae, and in that, the important one, Tibetana, Salicifolia, and Rhamnide. Luckily, Rhamnide and this year Tibetana, along with the Rhamnide, are there in the country, but we are concentrating only on Rhamnide so far. My friend, colleague, Dr. Ranjit Singh will talk about the Salicifolia this evening. Hope you would appreciate it and get interested into this. And the most excited one species is, as I told you, the Rhamnide. Shivangi, please give me a signal when 9 minutes are over. Then, next one, please. This is your Seabuckthorn Rhamnide. You get lot of variation. One can talk hours together on that, but you remember that lot of variation is there in that next one, and that is a good thing. Next one. The interest of Seabuckthorn at the highest level, I will come little later also, but here also you see the then governor of Himachal Pradesh and now governor of Gujarat, Dev ji, it took a lot of interest because of that, natural farming and organic farming and all sort of thing in Seabuckthorn also now. It is very close to his heart, and this is one of the functional being just my efforts are being appreciated there. The vice chancellor of that university, the of that Palampur. Anyway, next one, please. DRDO has got a very big program or had a very big program, or DRDO has worked on Seabuckthorn. In fact, DRDO has brought this Seabuckthorn on the Indian scenario. And person who is speaking, I don't know how come the story I gave you, how I became interested. I don't want to repeat. Because of that, Seabuckthorn is known in the country. And I have recently compiled a monograph on life sciences research and development in DRDO, starting from the beginning, somewhere in 1950s, 58 or so, till date. And in that, Seabuckthorn is figuring there at the top, or even on the cover it is there. It speaks of the importance of a crop, not my effort, but the significance of the crop. Next one, please. And Seabuckthorn, as I told you, is very important, but to club them into its qualities into two or three is a cosmeceutical, nutraceutical, phytopharmaceutical with the great opportunities, and it improves the glow in skin and hair. Skin and hair, the cosmeceutical. Cosmeceutical is very important, and it takes care of your skin, which I think one of the speaker will highlight, not only highlight, will show you the results. Next one, please. And the Seabuckthorn has gone to the street market. That is a scenario of the Pune, courtesy Vinjera. And that Brahmsingh is there displayed here, along with the Honorable Rashtrapati ji, who awarded me the Padma Shri. And their photo has been taken that Seabuckthorn is there. These are all marketing techniques, okay? But people are, taking it. And the person, this guy, KD, a friend of mine, he saw it and immediately he passed on the photograph to me. I was happy, he is also happy. And I think our Minjara chief also is happy. Next one, please. Then the importance about this Seabuckthorn, this is your wild growth. That's what I'm talking about. And God is kind to the country. So much of the wild growth is there. I think in another 20 years, you will not be able to use it fully. Anyway, that is a different story. I don't want to touch it. But Prime Minister got it interested in this crop, got influenced, and he talked a lot. in while addressing a convocation address, and as a result of his desire, the Center of Excellence has come up, which I think Istobdan will talk about on that. So that is the importance of a crop. Next one, please. And it has gone to that to provide the employment to the local youth, which is a very important aspect in the country. And here is the proof: a local young man who got education at Delhi, though he's a commercial, the commerce graduate, rightly, he is doing the business, commerce, and having the all sort of a sophistication and the state of the art technologies in that terrain. Next one, please. Next one. And these are the product. If you go to the Leh, go back. If you go to the Leh market, you see the yes, you see the product, because the packaging is a big problem. Their packaging material is not there, so they are using the used bottle, etc. But filling up all sort of a, see our Seabuckthorn in that after due cleaning, etc. is all hygienic and nothing to worry about, and one can have it. Then see, we are promoting the tea, Seabuckthorn tea. See, honor of a hotel and the I think the chief there at a one of the important monastery. Say, I'm convincing him. Why not you start that the Seabuckthorn tea in your restaurant and even give to those young lamas the Red Army and all sort of thing. This our Istobdan may be able to appreciate all that. Next one, I'm taking you to Uttarakhand, where Ranjit Singh will tell us all the detail. In Badrinath area, they are just preparing the homemade product of that sea buckthorn salicifolia, which Ranjit will talk about. Next one, please. And all the speaker will show you the product, number of product. I'm very happy to see that in the country, not many products are being manufactured of single crop, that is Seabuckthorn, and which is there in Ladakh, Himachal Pradesh, and in a Himalayan belt, but mainly in Ladakh. Next one, please. Ah, I want to devote 1 minute on this. अकेला चना भाड़ नहीं फोड़ता, ये ब्रह्म सिंह का काम नहीं है, ये सीबकथॉर्न एक टीम का काम है, एक डेडिकेटेड लोगों का काम है, बहुत ज्यादा मेहनत की है ये लोग. They require all sort of appreciation, at least from the bottom of my heart. I'm thankful to each one of them. They have contributed in a different way. I will not be able to narrate their contribution, but everybody has got a, I think, contributions which can be talked about for hours together. Starting, yeah, I took up this Seabuckthorn. How I took, I'm not going to talk about. And it was taken over by my friend, Dr. S.K. Dwivedi, who is a director of personnel at headquarters now. And he Chela, Ranjit Singh, who is going to talk about. I think he did PhD under Dr. S.K. Dwivedi on Seabuckthorn. Perhaps he is the first PhD on Seabuckthorn in India. And this is the place where we worked that DRDO, DIHA, Defense Institute of High Altitude Research, Leh, this one. And now the present director, who was with me. In fact, we together took this Seabuckthorn. Yeah, the Chaurasia has compiled Flora of Ladakh. And there, if you see the first book on the back side of the cover, you will find the photograph, beautiful photograph of Seabuckthorn. So that is the beginning somewhere in early 90s. And now the fort is being held by Dr. Istobdan. He is holding the fort. Whatever I have talked about, the Center of Excellence, this and that, or whatever developments, and making the this Seabuckthorn as a district crop, and another that apricot, etc., what he will talk about, is all because of his hard work. Very sincere worker. The technical person in Seabuckthorn, he gave the technical input on every aspect of the Seabuckthorn, because without technical input, any other support won't work. And when I left, the lab was headed by Dr. this 1, 2, 3, 4 colonels, one by one. Everyone has contributed, but the main contribution was by Colonel Atre here. He is DV Singh, he is Colonel Sareen, and he is Colonel Raut. All of them contributed under the guidance from the headquarters, and they really took it, the Seabuckthorn, to the greater heights, which was followed by another enthusiastic director, Dr. Jakwan Ahmed. He supported it, which was followed by Dr. R.B. Srivastava, carried out to the new heights. Then, whatever the deficiencies were there, fulfilled by Dr. Sasi Balasi. She was very keen to do that. And when she left, Dr. Bhuvnesh Kumar, equally energetic and whatnot, the guy was very much interested about Seabuck Tony. He used to shuttle between Ramdevji and Leh just to push the technology and all sort of a thing. So these are the people who have worked in Ladakh sector and brought the Seabuck Tone to the Indian scenario. Now the people talk about so many things about that Seabuck Tone, that we did this, we did this, we did this. But the contribution of these guys, I salute them. And this will be remembered. I think I shall be writing something about their contributions somewhere. Next one, please. See, if you want to be happy, I'm thankful to that. My presentation is over. But if, friends, if you want to be happy, see, this is the state of mind. We, if you are physically fit and mentally fit, then you can enjoy the life. And that is the definition of happiness. And Seabuck Thorn takes care of both, of your body and mind, both. And you can be like these one. With this, I thank one and all. Shivangi, you can switch on to Dr. Stobdan, who is a scientist staff there at DRDO, Defense Institute of High Altitude Research, Leh, and he is working there from the day he joined there, and he taking care of the horticulture division of that um, laboratory. His achievements are many. I am not going to sing the song of his, nor he is going to sing the song of his. He will talk about the Seabuck throne and the contributions, or only the main one. Those who are interested can see the Google or go to the Google. You can find a lot of write up on Dr. Stobdan, reported by not one reporter but several reported and several magazines. Dr. Stobdan, please.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you so much for guiding us. Today is really a very special day for the people of Ladakh, and as well as for me also, because we have in Ladakh two important crop, and one is Seabuckthorn, and today it's World Seabuckthorn Day. That way, it's very important. And that is at the same time we have got another crop, what is called the apricot. I'm really happy to share to the organizer as well as whosoever has actually joined this platform that today Ladakh apricot, particularly we have got a variety called Rakse Karpo. This is very unique to Ladakh, and we got a GI tag for this particular variety. So this is the first GI products of Ladakh. So in the coming days, we have few more application pending. So probably we will get few more GI tag for apricot as well as for Seabuckthorn. Thank you so much. Sir, as far as Ladakh is concerned, it is called a cold desert because it's very cold, as can be seen from the photograph. At the same time, it is actually a dry desert also. The total crop area in Ladakh is only 0.4%, and the total forest cover is only 0.23%. Even though in size we are bigger than states like Himachal or Haryana, but then 70% of the people in Ladakh they have got less than 1 hectare of land. So keeping in view the fragile ecosystem of Ladakh and the hardship that we have here in Ladakh, so land-based economy, whether it's going to be sustainable or it is going to be not sustainable, there is a big caution. A lot of debate is actually going on whether land-based economy is going to be sustainable in Ladakh or not. Next slide, please. So we in Ladakh, we feel that there are three main areas where Ladakh should actually concentrate to achieve sustainable development. Number one, organic farming. Number two, on apricot. And number three, Seabuckthorn. As far as organic farming is concerned, a mega project called Mission Organic Development Initiative is almost a 500 crore project. It is going on Ladakh. As far as apricot concerned, we are really putting a lot of efforts on apricot, be it for plantation, be it for promotion, and be it for GI tagging. And as far as third crop is concerned, Seabuckthorn, just going to actually tell what all development is happening as far as Seabuckthorn in Ladakh is concerned. Next slide, please. So why we feel that Seabuckthorn is going to be a means for sustainable development of Ladakh region, we just make certain assumption and we just make some rough calculation. If you go for plantation of Seabuckthorn on 2,500 hectares of land, which is not actually big, it's comes 0.05% of the total geographical area of Ladakh, simply by selling the raw material, be it the pulp, leaf, and seed, we are going to get something like 257 crore rupees in a year. And if you can go for value addition, then probably the income that we are going to get is something like 1,200 crore rupees. So if you just compare the income that we are going to get from Seabuckthorn, if you go for plantation on like 2,500 hectare, the income which we are going to get is going to be more than what we are getting from tourism. So basically, like looking into this rough calculation assumption, we think that Seabuckthorn is going to be a means for sustainable development of Ladakh region. Next slide, please. So whenever I meet my friends and those who have fair idea about the Seabuckthorn, in general, they say, Dr. Stobdan, actually for the last 20 years, Seabuckthorn, nothing is happening. It is where it used to be some 20 years back. It's very true that yes, not much has actually happened. But then during the last 4 to 5 years, a lot of big positive changes actually has been seen in Ladakh. And this is what I am going to share in coming few minutes. Next slide, please. So as far as Seabuckthorn is concerned, it grows naturally in Ladakh. Almost 71% of the total Seabuckthorn in the country is there in Ladakh. And as of now, we are harvesting almost 11% of the total Seabuckthorn resource that we have. 11%, because like till last 2 to 3 years, we used to say it's less than 5%. But now it has actually jumped to 11%. So this is a significant actually achievement in Ladakh during the last few years. Next slide, please. So at the same time, it's very important that we should know the limitation of the current system. So even though the Seabuckthorn has become popular above after the launch of Layberry in 2001, but till very recently, not much has been like significant achievement has been seen. There's no plantation on the community as well as on private land. There's no incentive for the farmers as well as for the entrepreneurs. Business remain restricted to primary processing only, and there's a huge gap in supply as well as in demand. And at the same time, the harvesting of Seabuckthorn is really a very difficult task there in Ladakh. So keeping in view the limitation, we in Ladakh, we basically work on two broad areas. Number one, development of Seabuckthorn based product. At the same time, we are also actually looking at plantation of Seabuckthorn on barren lands. So these are the two broad areas where Ladakh is actually working right now. Next slide, please. The data which is given in this slide actually speaks volume about the recent development. If you look at the berry harvest per year, in 2004, 2000, like up to 10, almost the berry harvest is something like 200 metric tons in a year. But since 2018 till now, there's been a huge jump in the total berry harvest, right? Like last year, it was 985 metric tons, which in terms of money, the farmers have received almost 5 crore rupees simply from harvesting of this berry from the wild and selling it to the primary processing unit. So this is a huge jump as far as berry harvesting is concerned. So this is the good news for the people of Ladakh. Next slide. It is not just the quantity which has actually increased, even the price of the Seabuckthorn has also increased. Last year, a liter of Seabuckthorn pulp in Leh costs almost 175 rupees. So when pulp sell at a higher price, it means the farmers are also getting higher price for the raw material. So this is another good thing which has happened during the last few years. Next slide. Next slide, please. So, like Seabuckthorn from Ladakh, almost as of now, more than 80% actually goes outside Ladakh, and a lot of product has now been developed by various companies which takes product from Ladakh. At the same time, in local market also, if you just look at the product, in 2018 there's only one product available in the local market. But as of now, a large number of product has been developed, and that too by the local entrepreneurs. And if you look at the packaging, if you look at the quality, they are really world class actually. So I'm sure that in the coming years, more and more people will join, and then instead of simply selling the raw material, people are going to develop Seabuckthorn based product in Ladakh also. And at the same time, they are not actually restricting the market only to Ladakh. They are also selling this product outside Ladakh through various means, particularly through the online platforms. A lot of changes are now happening. As far as plantation of Seabuckthorn is concerned, as of now, we do not have any variety in India. So at our institute for last many years, we have been working on selecting the high yielding varieties, plants which give almost 5 kg of berry plant, at the same time those which are very easy to harvest. Now we have got large number of high yielding selections with Dihar. Next slide, please. Apart from having the high yielding varieties, we are also working at how to propagate it. Now we have come out with methods where we are getting almost 97.6% rooting success. At the same time, the methods which we have developed, we are getting almost 54 more cuttings per plant. At the same time, Ladakh being a cold area, so we are extensively using black plastic mulch, whereby we actually increase the rooting percentage. At the same time, we use it for getting higher growth. So, like we have been working extensively at our laboratory in standardizing the ways how to go for plantation of sea buckthorn. Next slide. So this is like picture taken this year. Now, whatever technology that has been developed at the laboratory level, we are now taking it from the laboratory to the actual field. Now we have established a model orchard in collaboration with the horticulture department. So whatever technology that has been developed there, we are actually going to test them in the actual field condition. So we are really excited to see the result of the plants that we have planted this year. So almost more than 80% survival we have seen this year. So next year we are going to actually see whether they really give like good quantity of berry or not. And whatever knowledge that has been generated, we have actually put everything in one booklet. We have developed the package of practices, and whatsoever information and knowledge that we have, we freely share with any organization or any individual whosoever is interested in this crop. Next slide, please. Very important thing which I personally believe why Seabuckthorn is not doing well till last few years is because Seabuckthorn is considered a forest crop, and people are not getting much incentive for promotion of Seabuckthorn. So we had a opportunity in 2017 to prepare a report called Value Chain Analysis of Seabuckthorn in Leh Ladakh for the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. And the main recommendation of this report was that Seabuckthorn should be declared as a horticulture crop. I'm really thankful, like government is really taking a very prompt action, and within 6 months, Seabuckthorn development has been included under MIDA scheme of Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. And this scheme is not just applicable for Ladakh, this is applicable for Himachal, Uttarakhand, Sikkim, and Arunachal also. So in 5 states, now horticulture department is taking care of Seabuckthorn. This is the like center of excellence on Seabuckthorn. Yet another big positive change. The beautiful white building that you see, that is the center of excellence on Seabuckthorn. This is being funded by Ministry of Agriculture Farmers Welfare under MID scheme. So this center is going to play a very important role in the coming years as far as Seabuckthorn is concerned. Next slide, please. So whatever Seabuckthorn that we produce in Ladakh, we want to actually sell everything as a organic. So we have come out with the Mission Organic Development Initiative, a mega project, and Seabuckthorn is a priority crop. And in coming few years, whatsoever Seabuckthorn is coming out of Ladakh, it will all be certified as organic. Next slide, please. And as said by Dr. Bhamir Singh sir, Leh district has included Seabuckthorn under one district, one product. And for Kargil district, it was apricot, the two main crop that we have in Ladakh. And at the same time, today we have got the GI tag for apricot. So an application has also been filed for GI tagging of Seabuckthorn as well. So very soon, we hope that we are going to get a GI tag. So to conclude, I would like to say that sea buckthorn is still a lesser known shrub. The potential has not been fully harnessed, but we are getting a lot of attention from the government as well as from the industry as far as sea buckthorn is concerned. And sea buckthorn is really going to play a very important role in sustainable development of the Himalayan region. So overall, I would like to conclude that the future of sea buckthorn in Ladakh and also in Himalayan state is going to be very bright. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Stobdan, highlighting the development program in Ladakh. Meanwhile, you can upload the PPT of next speaker, Dr. Ranjit Singh. So the next speaker, as I told you in the beginning, there are three species in the country. The Hippopi rhamnide, about which Dr. Stobdan has talked in detail, and others will also be talking about. But the another which is awaiting the exploitation, this species, Selecifolia, and a major concentration is in Uttarakhand. And Dr. Ranjit Singh is located at Haldwani in Uttarakhand, another DID establishment known as Defense Institute of Bioenergy. So he will be talking about his importance, his potential, and all that. And I'm sure some will be interested to exploit it, not only on home scale, but on commercial scale. So, Dr. Ranjit Singh, please.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir, for giving me this opportunity to speak on this World Seabuckthorn Day. And first of all, happy World Sea. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, yes, you are audible. Hello,
Okay.
you are
Thank
audible.
you so much, sir, for giving me this opportunity to speak on this World Seabuckthorn Day. And happy World Seabuckthorn Day to all of you, sir. As we all know that India is having growing plenty in Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand, and in particularly in Uttarakhand, it is having more than 4,500 hectares under Hippopi salsifolia. And most of the products till date are, I think, being formulated from Hippopi rhamnoides only. But I request my industry partners to come to Uttarakhand, because in Uttarakhand, wherever Hippopi salsifolia is growing, it is motorable roads are available, and they can get the plenty of raw material from Uttarakhand as well. So out of 9 species in the world, 3 species are found in India. We know that Hippopi rhamnoides, salsifolia, antibacterium. Next, please. Ma'am, next, please. So, in Uttarakhand, it is commonly known as by the names of Ames, Amil, Chuk, Badrifal also, because it is growing near the Badrinath temple area also. And recently, Panagar University has coined the name of Brahmphal also, just to recognize the meter above mean sea level. And it is also mentioned in Ayurveda as Amalvetas, and so its fruits are, less, we can say sour as compared to the rhamnoids, and it is having at par vitamin C content. Next, please. So these are the areas where Seabuckthorn is found growing. It is found growing in these four border districts, which are Chamoli, Uttarkasi, Rudraprayag, and Pithoragarh. And hotspot of occurrence are Yamunotri, Gomukh, Haringdum, Hanuman Chatti, and Badrinath areas. Next, please. Next, please. So these are the areas where it is found growing in Uttarakhand. More than 4,500 hectares is there, out of which Chamoli is leading, followed by Rudraprayag and done the extensive survey of Seabuckthorn growing areas and collected more than 100 samples for the physicochemical analysis. Next, please. So these are the places from where we have collected the samples, and Salsify, as we all know, that all these species are having dioecious nature and having xerophytic conditions. And particularly Hippopis salsifolia is important in that way that it is having very less thorn intensity as compared to the commercial cultivation as well. Next, please. Next, please. So you can see here, because Rhamnidis is mostly bushy in habit, and this salsifolia can
Sound is not there, Savangi.
hello.
Hello. Yes, yes, speak, speak. आपकी आवाज आ रही है, आप बोलिए. हेलो. आपकी
Because
आवाज आ रही है, आप बोलते रहिए.
Hippopis salsifolia, if left undisturbed,
हाँ,
it can grow up to trees having height of more than 30 feet. So this plant can grow up to huge heights. So and next thing is that it is having nitrogen fixing root nodules as well, just to meet out the nitrogen deficiency in that soil. So next, please. So during our survey, we have collected the more than 100 species, more than 100 samples of the fruit, and a lot of genetic variability was existing in the fruit color, shape, size, and so many other parameters. And based on that, we have identified 6 promising genotypes, which we have conserved at the field gene bank at our field station, Oli Josimat. Next, please. Next, please. So this is, you can see here the variation in the color, shape, size, length, width, and back. Can you go back, please? Ma'am, ma'am, the table, please. This one. So this is the summary of physicochemical parameters. Fruit size is equal to rhamnoides, which is ranging from 6 to 8 mm, and width is around 4 to 6 mm. 100 fruit weight ranges from 17 to 40 grams, and 100 fruit volume ranges from 10 to 20 ml. TSS ranges from 5.3 to 9.7 and 4%, and juice percentage is very high, from 44 to 77%. Next, please. Next, please. Based on the this back, please, ma'am. Back. Kindly go back. Mainly on size and vitamin C content and juice percent. We have identified 6 promising genotypes and we have conserved them at a field gene bank at Oli Josimat. Anybody can take this germplasm and multiply in that area. Next, please. Traditional uses like they used dried granule powder for their cough, cold, and headache treatment, and then herbal preparations for weak and malnourished persons. Regular use of fruit is having prophylactic actions, and bark powder is used for as a blood purifier, and seed and pulp oil is used in eczema, burns, and wounds, and so many other things also. Next, these are some common uses. Next, please. So traditionally, it is also used by the women for their beautification purposes. Developed various post-harvest products like RTS nectar, juice, jam, and jelly. So many things we have. These are the various products available in the market. You can see here, but in most of the products, Lemnidis is being used as the raw material. But I request all the vendors they can use Poppy salsifolia for the formulation of these products as well. Equally, they can use salsifolia. In Uttarakhand, some local industries are also involved in the processing. These are Himalayan naturals. Then Samon, a cooperative society, is using, and Bhumija Life Sciences is also doing a lot of work in the post-harvest technology in Seabuckthorn products like juice and Seabuckthorn tea and all that. Next, please. So and some equipment so that they can use the Seabuckthorn for the preparation of different products. So we have provided the pulper to the Mana village, and we have also planted more than 5,000 plantation of Seabuckthorn selected germplasm in Mana village area and nearby areas. And this so in Poppy salsifolia, and out of the selected genotypes we can cultivate them as orchards for getting commercial Seabuckthorn fruits for different industries like cosmetics industries, pharmaceutical industries, and for this food product industries. So I request all the Seabuckthorn industries to please do come in Uttarakhand, and plenty of raw material is available for their product formulation, because in Uttarakhand road connectivity is there. There is no like in Leh, we have to wait for some period, and we have to provide air or 24 hours, and you can collect this raw material through road throughout the year. So plenty of raw material availability is there throughout the year for their product formulation, so that it can help the local farmers for their economic upliftment of this region. I request all the I will next, please. If there ever was any herb that could qualify for the next generation of herbal luminaries, I would nominate Seabuckthorn. So thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Ranjit, highlighting the importance of Hippophysis salicifolia and its concentration in Uttarakhand, and the feasibility of having the Seabuckthorn pulp around the
Thank you,
year,
sir.
and Ramnide and salicifolia, the qualities are not much different. One can think of having the industry in Uttarakhand also. So thank you so much highlighting the importance of Hippophysis salicifolia. Now we switch on to the industry part, because whatever we do, we mean the scientists, researchers, research institute, it is of no value until unless it reaches the public. And it can't reach public through the scientists, it has to reach through the industry. So industry role, though we don't sing the song of the industry, but is very important. Without that, you can't reach the public and your efforts are incomplete. In Leh, we have got a history, and the first product which reached the at least in sizable amount to the public, or which we can say that it became a public, was Leh berry product. And now the present owner or proprietor of the Leh berry is with us, Mr. Rishabh Sahu, and his partner Rawalji is supporting. And then Rishabh Raoji is going to talk about his experience with the Leh berry and about Seabuckthorn, the prospect of a Seabuckthorn industry in the country. I request Rishabh Sahuji to please give his presentation. Shivangi, please help giving the PPT, running the PPT.
Hello,
Please.
good evening, sir. First of all, I would like to thank you, sir, for giving me this opportunity of presenting our company. And today is a special day also for as a Seabuckthorn Day. So I would like to start with, please, next slide, please. I would like to start with like just telling briefly about the brand and the company. So, as Professor Brahmasingh has already mentioned, Layberry was actually the one of the first brand to commercialize Seabuckthorn product. So, back in 2001, DRDO and the Ladakh cooperative they collaborated and they made a very special, unique recipe for Seabuckthorn juice which was taken over by our company, uh, Seabuckthorn Indage, and we launched this brand Layberry in Pan India. And right from the beginning, it was like greatly appreciated. Whoever tried it, and we did the awareness campaigns and did a lot of sampling initially to talk about and to get people know about Seabuckthorn, and it was hugely appreciated. And it has been 2 decades, and we are present in multiple corners of the country and doing pretty good. We are as a company as a brand. We are present in general trade now, in modern trade, in Horeca sector. We are supplying to some premium institutions of the country, and all at all points, like we are greatly appreciated. So, as I mentioned that we had been working with the DRDO's team. Dr. Brahma Singh has been supporting us. Dr. Viren Singh has been supporting us. Dr. Chaurasia has been supporting us. Uh, and with them, like we are continuously improving our products and also working on different Seabuckthorn products as well, apart from juices. Next slide, please. So I'll talk about our mission and vision. No, please go back to the previous slide. Yes. So our mission is to become a world leader in healthy and nutritious food and beverages by bringing the goodness of Seabuckthorn to the people. Our vision has always been to continuously
इससे साहब
focus,
का फोटो
improve,
नजर नहीं आ रहा बेटा.
and invest in. So, is there any problem?
You go ahead. You continue speaking.
Yes.
There is some
So,
problem. We are
yes.
sorting out.
So,
We are
improve and
sorting out.
research and expand our product portfolio, and at the same time promote healthy living. So, vision for us in the next 5 years, since we are in beverage industry right now, so we want to capture at least 5% of the market share of the fruit juice industry in India. Also launch various other Seabuckthorn products and be present in nutraceuticals and cosmetic industry. Next slide, please. So currently, our team is being headed by Mr. Sunil Rawal, who is our senior partner in the company. So he has diverse 36 plus years of experience in both manufacturing and service sector, and he has worked in multiple verticals, be it automotive, engineering, consulting, BPO, telecom, and of course FMCG. So he's a business excellence strategy person who has helped multiple companies deliver tangible results and also customer focused outcomes. So it is a great honor to actually be working under him and under his guidance. The second partner is myself, Rishabh Sahu, and I've done engineering in industrial engineering from University of Southern California, Los Angeles. After completing my education, I worked in a packaging company for a couple of years where we are dealing with low carbon footprint packaging materials. And after that, I got this opportunity of joining the Layberry team. And since then, I mean, it's been 6 years now, and been working full time and like been promoting Layberry all across the country. So it's been a great journey since then. Next slide, please. So I would like to focus on the problem in the beverage industry. I mean, so packaged beverage has been there in this industry for probably 3 decades now, and the problem is till now, even though multiple products are there, still the highest sold product and consumed product is still mango drink and mango juices. So if you talk about innovation, I mean, it has been really less. I mean, hardly you go outside and find exotic flavors. I mean, it's mostly people are going for these mango drinks or very generic Me Too products. Even the bigger companies are focusing on that. And a lot of these regional companies, especially the drink um, local drink products, so they have stooped down to even lower levels where they are using completely artificial colors and flavors. They are replacing sugar with sweeteners, and sweeteners such as saccharin, which is very bad for health, especially for children who are the most who are the people who are consuming fruit juices. So I mean, there's a huge problem, and this is where we are coming into picture and providing solution to it. So we position ourselves as as a trustworthy pan India wide health fruit juice, and Layberry right now is the healthiest juice in the market. And of course, I mean, since it's made of sea buckthorn, so I mean, it is abundance of vitamin C, and omega 6 7 is also is found in our juices. And our motto is surety for purity. Basically, we only are using natural ingredients with no artificial color or flavor. Of course, the recipe has been designed by DRDO, but I mean, over the years, we have even improvised it and made it better. Um, we are also doing some other variants, such as the regular orange juice, apple juice, and pineapple juices. But our product is much better because we are infusing sea buckthorn pulp in all of those juices. So I mean, our entire range of products is infused with Seabuckthorn. So it is increasing the nutritional property of the end product. And another thing that we have been working on, and as we consider that as a solution, is like we are building a pan India wide network so that our product is available in each and every corner of the country, and everybody can access and uh, can access this healthy fruit juice of Seabuckthorn, in this wonderful fruit juice of Seabuckthorn. Next slide, please. So, talking about the target audience, I mean, we are a product which is, I mean, it's like a juice for the entire family. So, not only in India, I mean, our aim is to take this product outside India as well. Of course, India is our primary target, and we want to first be present everywhere in India. But Seabuckthorn is a product that has to be that's a capability of like being consumed all over the world, and it should be consumed all over the world. In fact, in European countries, it is in some of the colder European countries, it is widely recognized, and people are using it in different forms already. And so our aim is first to get into the market of India, like all over India, and then also to start exporting and be present all over the world. And that's how we want to take our brand also. It's an Indian brand, to be present all over the world. Next slide, please. I would not talk much about Seabuckthorn properties. We already have Dr. Brahma Singh and other researchers talking about it. So, I mean, we can move to the next slide. So, for us, I mean, Seabuckthorn is definitely the next big thing in FMCG. I mean, we have seen multiple superfoods that have come up over the years: amla, aloe vera, chia seeds, matcha. All of them are doing pretty good and like well accepted in the market. And Seabuckthorn actually being better than all of that has to be like the next big thing in FMCG. I mean, and it's a great thing that our government and last slide, please. Our local government, as well as our honorable prime minister, have taken initiative of talking about Seabuckthorn and how good this fruit is and how it can help the society. So, I mean, I think we are moving in the right direction, definitely. And Patanjali as well, Baba Ramdev has also talked about Seabuckthorn, and they have already come up with a couple of products of Seabuckthorn. And we want more big companies to come and join this community, as it's going to benefit all of us. Um, can you please move to the next slide? So we have different kind of products. I mean, different packaging also, and different sizes also we are doing. So our main product is a 1000 ml premium Tetra Pak ready to drink juice. So this is a Seabuckthorn juice. I mean, where you can just open the bottle and you can drink it. This is the most popular one that we have. We are also present in like small packets of 200 ml Tetra Paks, and we have come up with a new product as well. So it's a concentrate based product, which I mean, you have to add water, and as per as your taste, you can add some honey to make it a little sweeter and have it. But the Tetra Pak 1 liter is the most popular one, and this is being used. I mean, and we are selling this in institutions as well as general trade markets, our retail stores, also to hotel chains. I mean, I'll talk about this in the next slide. So, can we move to the next slide? Uh, Recently, we have started selling our product on e-commerce as well, and we are getting very, very good response. Even though, I mean, we are not doing much marketing, it's all like organic sales. I mean, people are coming onto our website, people are searching on Google, I mean, for Seabuckthorn juices and Seabuckthorn products, and they are searching for it, and they are buying it themselves without any advertisement. So it's a great thing to have. and this is something we are going to focus on in the coming couple of years, and it's gonna um, boost us and boost and spread awareness through it. Next slide, please. This is another product we are selling on e-commerce. It is cranberry infused with Seabuckthorn. So this is also very popular among the ladies. I mean, it has the properties of cranberry, and since we are adding Seabuckthorn to it, it is actually becoming a super drink, super fruit drink. Please, next slide, please. Uh, Talking about the future scalability, I mean, as I've already told, that we would like to take this brand outside India as well, as it is a global product, and if needed be, we will be sourcing our products or Seabuckthorn from other countries if needed be. But like I think Indian fruit is the best available in the world, and we'll continue doing that for a while. Next slide, please. So you'll be happy to hear that, over the years, I mean, we have had major traction. I mean, as I've mentioned, that we are supplying to some major institutions in the country. We are already catering to Indian Army and Indian Navy. We are supplying to airlines as well, and some top hotels and top hospitals we are supplying to, and all of them are appreciating our product, and they are regular user of Seabuckthorn juices. I mean, and talking about like the general trade market, I mean, there also we have gotten tremendous response. I mean, most of the people who have tried it once, they have become our regular customers, and some initial export orders we have actually executed, and we are trying to build on that. I mean, we have already sent our products to Qatar, to African market, to Bhutan and Nepal, and we have gotten decent response, and we're trying to build on that. Next slide, please. So e-commerce is something we definitely going to focus on. I mean, because it's a direct to customer kind of a channel. I mean, this is the best way to actually advertise also, and to sell also, and to know who exactly is using the product. So this is something we will be focusing on. Until now, we have orders from 30 plus cities, including all the major towns, you can say. Right now, we are available on most of the major platforms on Amazon, Flipkart, Big Basket, Grofers, and we also available on our own website, goleberry.com. So people can go and directly buy Seabuckthorn juice from there. Next slide, please. Uh, So, as I mentioned, so we are working on other products as well of Seabuckthorn. I mean, some of the beverage products is like the diabetes Seabuckthorn juice and the weight loss Seabuckthorn juice, and we are also trying to work on some nutraceutical products with Seabuckthorn, and as well like cosmetics. I mean, that's a long term plan, but we will be getting into cosmetics as well, because Seabuckthorn products, I mean, of course the fruit is special. I mean, like every part of the fruit can be used for different products, and they are brilliant. Next slide, please. Okay, so this is it. I mean, I hope like more companies join our community and bring out more different kind of Seabuckthorn products, and it's going to help all of us and grow as a community. That's what we finally want. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Savji. Excellent presentation and a lot of hope, a lot of progress at your end. So we just heard the senior industry or the one of the seniors in the industry, Layberry. Now let us see the young one, those who have recently entered the industry, Vinjera. Uh, so let us listen their experience also in that. Shawangi, please run the PPT.
Thank you so much, sir, for having me here, and thank you, everyone. And first of all, I I wish a very happy International Seabuckthorn Day, and it is, I think, we are celebrating second International Seabuckthorn Day, and I don't talk about like the technical part or the nutraceutical and other research part, because amongst the eminent scientists and researcher, I'm not the right guy to discuss about those things. But I like to talk about our experiences with Seabuckthorn. See, we have been associated with Seabuckthorn for the past 3 years, and during the time of COVID, we felt the importance of Seabuckthorn, and I think everyone has felt the importance of having good immunity. And Seabuckthorn can be a wonderful product if someone wants to improve his immunity because of its phytochemical properties. So, what is our experiences like when we started promoting Seabuckthorn, and when we are going to the masses and when we discuss about Seabuckthorn? So, what our business associates and what our promoters are saying, I would like to tell in Hindi. They said, स्वस्थ लोगों के लिए अमृत, स्वस्थ लोगों के लिए अमृत एंड रोगियों के लिए वरदान. जो भी लोग स्वस्थ हैं उनके लिए अमृत साबित हो सकता है, और जो भी लोग रोगी हैं, किसी न किसी हेल्थ इशू से वो सफर कर रहे हैं, उनके लिए वरदान. So we promote it like that, and it has, like, Seabuckthorn has proved itself in that form also. I would like to tell many stories, but we have very short duration. My experiences are like, कई बार ऐसा हुआ है, if we have recommended Seabuckthorn pulp or Seabuckthorn juice for someone who is suffering from any like hypertension and any lifestyle disorder, कई बार ऐसा हुआ है कि एक हेल्थ इशू के लिए हमने रेकमेंड किया है Seabuckthorn को, और उनके बॉडी के मल्टीपल हेल्थ इश्यूज में उनको रिलीफ मिला है. सो हाइपरटेंशन था, लेकिन उनको डायबिटीज में भी रिलीफ मिला, उनको डाइजेशन में भी रिलीफ मिला. तो ऐसे कई सारे मिराकुलस रिजल्ट्स हमारे सामने आए हैं, और कई बार हमने भी एक्सपेक्ट नहीं किया कि ऐसा कुछ अच्छा होगा और ऐसे कुछ रिजल्ट्स हमारे सामने आएंगे. खैर, I'll discuss about the that part later, but according to our experiences in past 3 to 4 years, what we have felt that Seabuckthorn is helping to get people rid of various lifestyle diseases. Nowadays people are suffering from various lifestyle disorders, just like hypertension, diabetes, indigestion, acidity, hair fall. Many skin issues are there. It is a famous saying, like, nowadays it's true also. Earlier people used to live long and dying short, but nowadays people are dying long and living short. पहले लोग बीमारियां लास्ट स्टेज ऑफ लाइफ में आती थी, बट नाउअडेज लोग को एट द एज ऑफ 20, 25, 30, 31 people are suffering from various health issues, right? Just like diabetes, just like hypertension, stress, anxiety, many health issues. Indigestion is very common issue amongst gastric issues, acidity issues, बहुत सारे ऐसे issues हैं. So a major reason behind this is like people have low immunity because of the environmental condition, because of the lack of nutrients that we are, like, the food we are intaking, उसमें बहुत ज़्यादा nutrition नहीं है. So Seabuckthorn is one such thing which can actually provide essential nutrients to anybody. At least if I talk about the micronutrients parts, Seabuckthorn is one such plant जो आपकी माइक्रोन्यूट्रिएंट्स की नीड को फुलफिल कर सकता है. सो एंड हमारे जो एक्सपीरियंसेस हैं उसके अकॉर्डिंग मैं कहूंगा कि बहुत सारे जो लाइफस्टाइल डिसऑर्डर्स आज की डेट में हैं, उन लाइफस्टाइल डिसऑर्डर्स के लिए Seabuckthorn बहुत हेल्पफुल है. मैं अपना खुद का एक्सपीरियंस भी बताना चाहूंगा. I used to travel a lot. Because of that, I had the issue of sinus, और बहुत जल्दी cold and cough होता था मेरे को. Once I started consuming Seabuckthorn, तो उसके बाद काफी कुछ मुझे धीरे धीरे रिलीफ मिलना शुरू हुआ. और आज की डेट की मैं बात करूं, आई हैव बीन कंसिस्टेंटली कंज्यूमिंग सीबकथॉर्न. सो आज कफ एंड कोल्ड एक रेयर चीज है मेरे लिए. जो पहले बहुत वेरी ऑफन आई यूज्ड टू हैव कफ कोल्ड एंड साइनस इशू, एलर्जी इश्यूज. सो इनफैक्ट मेरी फैमिली में मेरे पापा हैं, उनको भी बहुत बेनिफिट्स मिले हैं. वो हर एक बार सीबकथॉर्न, हर एक कंसिस्टेंटली ही हैज बीन कंज्यूमिंग सीबकथॉर्न. तो ऐसे बहुत सारे लोग हैं जो जिन्होंने सीबकथॉर्न को यूज किया और उनको बहुत जबरदस्त बेनिफिट मिले, राइट. सो सीबकथॉर्न के बहुत सारे यूजेस हैं. इनफैक्ट कॉस्मेटिकल प्रोडक्ट्स की बात करें, सो वी आर डीलिंग विद कॉस्मेटिकल प्रोडक्ट्स आल्सो. We are using Seabuckthorn oil in our night cream. We are using Seabuckthorn oil in our face washes also. We are using Seabuckthorn oil in moisturizing cream also. So various like in our brand, in Ayurveda and Banjera brand, basically we are using Seabuckthorn berries, Seabuckthorn pulp, Seabuckthorn leaves, and Seabuckthorn oil. सो जो भी न्यूट्रिशटिकल प्रॉपर्टीज हैं, कॉस्मेटिकल प्रॉपर्टीज हैं, और सारी चीज़ों को यूज़ करके कई सारे प्रोडक्ट्स हैं जो जिस पे हम लोग काम कर रहे हैं. सो हमारे एक्सपीरियंसेस ये हैं कि सीबकथॉर्न बहुत सारी लाइफस्टाइल डिसऑर्डर्स के लिए काफ़ी हेल्पफुल है. और ये हमारे सिर्फ ऐसा नहीं है कि ये बात मैं कह रहा हूँ आफ्टर हैविंग टेस्टिमोनियल ऑफ 10 or 15 people. We have recommended Seabuckthorn based product to lakhs of people. And in lakhs of people, I would say 70-80% cases, we have in 70-80% cases, we have got wonderful responses of our product, or basically Seabuckthorn based product. So Seabuckthorn is very helpful in nutraceutical industry, cosmeceutical industry, and this, I think in pharmaceutical industry also. Right. Now we'll discuss about the challenges. If we move to the next slide, right. If I discuss about the challenges, because in India we have lack of cold supply chain. We are actually doing the primary processing of Seabuckthorn berries in Leh and Ladakh region only. So what I have felt, sometime we are lacking in hygiene. Because of that, when we are testing Seabuckthorn in Delhi or like in the lower regions, what we have felt in the pulp we have got the microbial load, and because of that microbial load, you need to process it again, and you need to go through the secondary processing and third processing. During that time, like we have felt there have been some nutritional losses also. So what we are looking for a cold supply chain so that we can preserve the berries itself over there, and from Leh to any region of northern part and any region of India, हम वहां से ले से डायरेक्टली बेरीज को यहाँ पे लाना चाहते हैं, उसको प्रोसेस करना चाहते हैं, जिससे कि बेरीज एक्चुअली जो पल्पिंग हो, प्राइमरी प्रोसेसिंग की पल्पिंग हो, वो हमारे इन्वायरमेंट में हो, जहाँ पे हम हाइजेनिक कंडीशन को भी मेंटेन कर सके, जिससे हम इसके न्यूट्रिशन को प्रिजर्व कर सके. तो सीबकथॉर्न बेरीज आर हाईली पेरिशेबल, राइट. हाईली पेरिशेबल, और इसकी प्योरिटी एंड क्वालिटी को मेंटेन करना इज लिटिल बिट डिफिकल्ट. So we are trying our best to maintain the quality and purity of Seabuckthorn berries, and we have faced when we came into the business of Seabuckthorn, we met many vendors, many manufacturers also. So what we have felt, there are very few people in the market who are using the best quality of Seabuckthorn. In fact, many manufacturers are there. They are not actually aware about the Seabuckthorn. They are not actually aware about the Seabuckthorn pulp. They are just buying from some vendors and they are making products out of that. And when we we got the test done, what we felt that there was no properties of Seabuckthorn, right? So we require ethical manufacturing practices also. People are using 1% or 2% of Seabuckthorn oil, and they are saying they are selling Seabuckthorn oil, and it has omega 3, omega 6, omega 7, omega 9. So according to us, we need to go into the good ethical manufacturing practices also. And what we have felt, I'm discussing, although we are new into this, about Vinjera, by Vinjera, about Vinjera, like Vinjera. Actually, if I talk about the mission and vision of the company, so we are working in with the mission of, we actually want to educate Indian masses, uh, Indian masses about Seabuckthorn and about other things regarding health. So what we want, actually, we are in the mission of making India healthy, skillful, and financially empowered. It is our mission. It is our mission. And if I talk about the vision of the company, by 2025, we want to educate at least 1 crore Indian families about Seabuckthorn and about our mission. Right. Ayurveda is the brand name. Like earlier, we promoted our product in the name of Vinjera only, but later on we decided about Ayurveda. So we have rebranded it. जो भी हमारे हेल्थ केयर के प्रोडक्ट हैं वो आयुजेरा ब्रांड में हमने लॉन्च किए हैं. So Ayurveda area, what we are doing actually, we know about if we discuss about the ancient Ayurvedic wisdom. So जो भी lifestyle disorders, if we talk about diabetes, if we talk about hypertension, if we talk about indigestion, हर एक हेल्थ इशू के लिए बहुत सारी हर्ब्स हैं, बहुत सारे आयुर्वेदिक प्रोडक्ट्स हैं. Just like if we talk about diabetes, and a very common disease, right? आज की डेट में हर एक घर में कोई ना कोई डायबिटिक मिल रहा है. आज की डेट में हर एक घर में हाइपरटेंशन के लोग मिल रहे हैं. So if we talk about diabetes, like from ancient Ayurvedic wisdom, diabetes में people have been using jamun, karela, chirata, punarnava, many such things. So what we did, we have made a product where we have combined the property Seabuckthorn with old ancient wisdom of Ayurveda. So efficacy of the product for a certain health issue becomes better. So हमने जो मिक्स किया है सीबकथॉर्न और एंशिएंट आयुर्वेदिक विजडम को हमने मिक्स किया है. इसी तरीके से वेट लॉस की बात करें तो वी नो अबाउट गार्सिनिया कंबोजिया, कोकुम एंड मेनी अदर आयुर्वेदिc things are there which are actually helpful in weight loss. So we have combined Seabuckthorn with Ayurvedic herbs. In the similar manner, PCOD, PCOS is a very common issue. In this, if you talk about anti-inflammatory, like because of the inflammation, many health issues are happening, many ailments are happening. So like we all know that turmeric has got the property of anti-inflammation. So what we did, we have combined Seabuckthorn with turmeric oil. So we made a juice of Seabuckthorn with turmeric oil, and it is actually helping in thyroid issue. It is actually helping in various various inflammatory diseases. And we have been using the Seabuckthorn oil also, that seed oil. So we are providing the capsules of Seabuckthorn seed oil. We have been using Seabuckthorn berry oil in various in many cosmetic products. So what is our core actually? We want to provide the best quality of Seabuckthorn to Indian masses, right? ये पिक्चर में एक कस्टमर फीडबैक है. This guy has been suffering from the vitiligo issue, and but he has tried his level best. He has got the allopathic treatment also. He has tried homeopathic solution also, Ayurvedic solution also. One of his relative is our business associate, and she recommended him to start using Seabuckthorn, because he has already tried his level best to get rid of it. बट नथिंग वाज हैपनिंग. सो इन्होंने ट्राई करना शुरू किया, सीबकथॉर्न पे टर्मरिक ऑयल का यूज करना शुरू किया. एंड इन 3 मंथ्स इनका स्किन पिगमेंटेशन वापस आना शुरू हो गया. एंड आज की डेट में काफी कुछ अच्छा हो चुका है. इनका स्किन पिगमेंटेशन आना हुआ शुरू हो गया है. और like he has started promoting about properties of Seabuckthorn and to other people also. So it is just one story. But there are many other stories also. And across the India, we have been consistently getting wonderful responses of Seabuckthorn based products, right? So what we actually because if you talk about Seabuckthorn, although there are government has started educating about it, and now events are happening where Seabuckthorn is being discussed, but it requires lot of discussion, lot of promotion about Seabuckthorn. People are not aware about Seabuckthorn, so we started promoting and we started making people aware about Seabuckthorn through the canopies, through the, we call it PTP, product touch point. And across the India, we are having many PTPs where we are making people aware about Seabuckthorn and Seabuckthorn benefits. What we have started promoting, we are actually making our satisfied consumer as our brand ambassador, right? We are making our satisfied customer as our brand ambassador, right? क्योंकि इंडिया में अगर देखें, एंड आई थिंक मिस्टर ऋषभ आल्सो एग्री ऑन दिस पर्टिकुलर थिंग, कि इंडिया इज द थर्ड लार्जेस्ट कंट्री जहां पे देयर इज अ ह्यूज एक्सपेंडिचर इन एडवर्टाइजिंग. There is a huge expenditure in advertising. I think India has spent approximately 1 lakh crore on just advertising on various media platforms, social media, various media platforms. So advertising में एक बहुत बड़ा पैसा जा रहा है और जिसका बेनिफिट कुछ ही लोग के पास आ रहा है. बट हमारे थॉट क्या है? हमारे थॉट ये है, आज कई बार हम ट्राई करते हैं कि हम कोई सेलिब्रिटी को हायर करें और सेलिब्रिटी हमारे प्रोडक्ट को प्रमोट करना शुरू करे. ठीक है, उससे हमारी रीच बढ़ती है, बट जरूरी नहीं है कि उस सेलिब्रिटी का उस प्रोडक्ट के ऊपर ट्रस्ट है. आज आमिर खान बहुत सारे कोक बेस्ड ड्रिंक प्रमोट कर रहे हैं. आज अमिताभ बच्चन बहुत सारे हेल्थ प्रोडक्ट्स को प्रमोट करते हैं. पता नहीं उनका विश्वास उस चीज पे है या नहीं है, हमें नहीं पता. बट व्हाट वी से कि आप हमारे प्रोडक्ट को यूज करिए, and if you are satisfied, you become the brand ambassador of the product. आप brand ambassador बनिए, and आप हमारे साथ आइए, and we offer them the business opportunity also. So एक अच्छे मासेस तक हम लोग धीरे धीरे पहुंच रहे हैं और लोगों को अवेयर कर रहे हैं. अगेन मिशन को बताना चाहूंगा कि हमें इंडियन मासेस में लगभग 1 करोड़ फैमिलीज को टच करना है और by 2025. और I would thanks डॉक्टर ब्रह्म सिंह सर, डॉक्टर स्तोपदान सर एंड रंजीत सर. आपने उत्तराखंड के सीबकथॉर्न के बारे में भी हमें अवेयर किया. एंड थैंक यू मिस्टर ऋषभ, हु आप आज बहुत पुराने समय से मार्केट में हैं. आपके भी काफी इंपॉर्टेंस इनसाइट्स मिले हैं हमें, और मिलके बहुत कुछ अच्छा करेंगे. और थैंक यू ब्रह्म सिंह सर, जो कभी लगातार हमारे इवेंट्स में आते रहते हैं. एक छोटी सी वीडियो क्लिप भी है जो डिफरेंट इवेंट्स में जो सर यहाँ पे आए हैं, तो आई वुड लाइक टू प्ले दैट वीडियो क्लिप ऑल्सो. थैंक यू. कैन यू प्ले दिस वीडियो क्लिप? Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and wish every luck to Winjera, Ayurjera, and your efforts are well appreciated, well thought of. Good. You are taking the ancient knowledge and the current knowledge and good mix of it. And your ambassadors are experienced people rather than public figures, experienced people. Good. Right approach. We wish you uh, good luck. And I think, friends, we had, in the name of celebrations of World Seabuckthorn Day, we had I think, good exposure to technical side of that Hippophy remnants of Ladakh, Hippophy celesophilia of Uttarakhand, its potential and whatnot, what problems Vinjara is facing about the quality of that pulp. Perhaps if they switch on to celestifolia in Uttarakhand any time of the any part any time in the year one can reach Uttarakhand and do the job. Potentials are there, but Ramnide also I think the sanitation part has to me the the aspect which we will also see to it, and I request Istabdan to kindly see it to that, and we will discuss at that level also the cooperative who are supplying the pulp, etc. That this aspect can be taken care of. It's not that a very difficult thing to take care of it. It's not necessary all the time that you have got the refrigerated van or the cold say chain throughout, but it can be managed otherwise also because the nature has given a lot of acidity to this. The pH is only 2 of that your Seabuckthorn pulp. Natural preservative is there. So little care. I don't know from where that your contamination has seeped in. Either they have not added the potassium metabosulfide or something. Something must have happened with that one. Na? So it has to be seen. It's good that you have pointed out. And I think the purpose is said of celebrating the Seabuckthorn Day that to find out the what are the problems with the industry, what are the things the scientists are doing. The industry should know and the scientists will know what are the problem the industry is facing and what are the potentials. And my idea was to bring them together at least once in a year, at least once in a year, in the name of celebration of the Seabuckthorn Day. So I think the purpose is served, and each one of you have contributed. Each one of you have brought up certain points which I am sure the audience must have appreciated, and they will take care of it, and we will have the further discussions on this to improve upon. And I wish both the industry guys to have the good prospect and a good I think I can assure them there is a good scope in Seabuckthorn provided it is taken, you know what I think Vinjara as well as Lehberry, they are doing in their own way. One can't follow the same line. Everybody has mm, this, so they have to follow their own line and to succeed. It purpose is that, and scientists are there to help them. And scientists can't give you the perfect see product. Also, you have to modify it to just shoot it to the mass scale. We do as a laboratory scale. Scientist does it on the laboratory scale. You do on the mass scale. So there is a difference between two. Anyway, it's a good thing. We should meet together, and in future also we will take care of that. Industry and the scientists, they come together and discuss the problem. And idea is to promote and take advantage of the God gift. The Seabuckthorn, I call it a God gift. God gift the natural growth. And I don't know, God also like Ladakh. I also like Ladakh. The major portion has been given in
There's a
Ladakh.
small
They
question on the screen.
just a minute, just a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, we will take the question. Thank you, Shivangi, reminding me. Otherwise, I thought there is no question. So I think what Shivangi said, there is a question. This is the one what you have displayed.
Yes.
Has mound layering or trench layering being tried for propagation of Seabuckthorn? I think, stop that. Kindly answer quickly.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Actually, so far we have been focusing on hardwood cutting. We are getting almost 70% success, and softwood cutting we are getting almost 97%. So we have been focusing on that only. Layering we have not actually tried, but very recently now we are actually going to initiate a mega project on tissue culture raised like plant. So that is going to be our next mega project because we want to have fast multiplication of plant. But layering we have not started yet, but as you have suggested, probably we will actually like start working on that part also if it's really good. We have not worked so far.
Uh, Let me add even the suckers. Suckers are good enough to propagate it. That there are a lot of suckering, and in nature it is happening through suckers. Only it is spreading through that suckering as a very profuse in this crop. Anyway, any other question, madam? Shivangi ji,
No, no, sir.
only one question. Okay, good. Thank you. Ratna, Professor Ratna is there at Pantanagar University, GB Pantanagar University, professor in horticulture. Okay, good. No more question. Thanks to all of you. Okay, now I think we are uh, we have taken 1.5 hours, though we planned for 1 hour. Anyway, doesn't matter. But we had fruitful, I think, deliberation on Seabuckthorn, at least some stimulation. Those who are listening are those who will play the videos which are available on BSHF, YouTube, and Facebook. For as and when somebody has got the time, can play it. And my request to both of you, the Bhupendra ji and Rishabh ji, that whosoever is your client, please recommend our videos on Seabuckthorn. They can see it. I mean, the earlier videos are also available, and videos by Dr. Istovdan and other scientists working on Seabuckthorn. Those videos are also available on YouTube. They can take advantage of that. I think we had a fruitful discussion and utilized 1 hour nicely. My request to you all, those who are working on Seabuckthorn, I call them the Seabuckthorn lovers. So my request to Seabuckthorn lovers to take this God gift to the highest level, and I use the word exploit. Exploits means use it. Use is multiply it, maintain it. Not only that, only just exploit and ruin it. No, multiply it and conserve it, whatever there, and continue with that. Nature has given you the if nature has given you the number of problems, the nature has given you the solution also side by side. So take advantage of that, as Vinjara has pointed out number of things in that. Likewise, the other companies are also there. Next time we'll have some more on that, and we should have some. I think it's not done. Next year, 2023. Please see that, or you can discuss with me. We can have a mega event on Seabuckthorn, where
Sure, sure.
industry and the scientists working in India, let them come on one platform, have 2 3 days extensive discussion, and get the knowledge. Rest of the
Right.
thing they do there themselves. Government does its job, everything that is there in place. But we should discuss and stimulate thinking. That's what our job is. So somewhere, whenever convenient to you, you can discuss and do it. So I
Sure.
profusely thank all the speakers, starting from the industry that they have obliged. The moment I requested, they were interested in, because reluctantly I approached them. I thought their business, whether they would like to share their experience or not. I was thinking in those lines because I do not know the ABCD of business. We do science and make it public. Um, so reluctantly, I approached them. I'm thankful to them that both of them encouraged me, and hope the others will also come forward like that. And I'm thankful to Dr. Istovdan, who has given a very clear picture the development of Hippophere emerald in Ladakh. and Dr. Ranjit Singh has highlighted the potentials of this Seabuckthorn. Rishabh Sahuji, I'm sorry. Somehow you switched off your camera, and we were just struggling how to just convey to you, and we could not convey to you. So your anyway, your voice is there, but uh, while you are speaking, you won't find yourself in that video. We are sorry. Myself and Shivangi were busy finding out how to do it, how to inform you by the time your 12, 15 minutes were over. Please bear with us. You may not find your because you yourself
I think
switched off
I
your
think it was
cam,
on.
cam,
My
cam,
camera
cam.
was on the entire time.
No, it was off. We tried, and she can't do it. She can't put it on from there. Some control. Anyway, whatever happened, I'm sorry for that. Some these things happen in the technology. So thank you very much. Thanks a lot, and thanks to viewers. I don't know how many viewers are there. Otherwise, later on one can see these videos. Thank you so much. Okay, happy World Seabuckthorn Day. And friends, we are meeting again on 18th with the protected horticulture. Protected horticulture, Dr. G.L. Sharma from Chhattisgarh will be speaking upon. We will be uploading the flyer and other formalities we will be doing. But this is on 18th December, that happens to be Sunday at 11 a.m. our standard time, BSHF webinar time. Till then, good night, goodbye. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.